Each year, the members of the senior class choose a peer to represent them at graduation. After the first selection, 47 out of our 60 graduates had been nominated as potential speakers. This illustrates the strength of the class as a whole and the trust they have in each other. I believe this year's speaker was ultimately chosen because of his wonderful heart, the brave way he expresses his emotions, and his ability to know each of his classmates. They knew that he would be able to vocalize the group's feelings at this momentous occasion. I am pleased to introduce Mario Roberge Reyes.
Hi. The class of 2013, the class of smiles and laughter, which seems pretty benign until you examine the reason for our laughter. The emanation of our laughs could be due to many things, whether it's Chris's endless flow of inappropriate phrases that seem to simply leak from his mouth, or Cody Dow's rapid-fire speech accompanied by the illicit pickup line or two, leaving most dumbfounded and others simply shaking their heads. It could be the ebb and flow of Brian's British accent, or the seemingly inevitable belly roll associated with Will's stomach. And of course, the unified chant of "Sam Pierce" that represents our class during school meeting. We are individuals in every sense of the word, who have realized this potential by taking advantage of the unique experience that Casco Bay High School has offered us. It gave us the invaluable chance to simply be ourselves, because of the efforts of a supportive community nipping at our heels, encouraging us to do just that. But our shared laughter and smiles took on a new meaning during Junior Journey in Almost Heaven, West Virginia. We held a talent show there. We were encouraged to take a risk, to reveal the qualities that we sometimes hold closely to ourselves. And as one reached the stage, excitement coursing through the veins, a nervous sweat building up, a whole conglomeration of faces before you, waiting, expecting. This was not a good idea, is the message that flashes before your eyes. But these are the faces of your peers, people whom over the past few days you have gained a new understanding for. A bond was forming, and this was just another tightening of that grip. Perhaps there will be no regret, and besides, it's too late. During the talent show, our class encouraged the acts of singing and improv, stand-up comedy and dancing, poetry, with claps and those emanating smiles and laughter that you can expect from us. The faces of those lit up on stage, and the same light was reciprocated amongst the cheering crowd. We supported each other that day in the simple act of taking a risk and revealing the qualities that we are proud of and have done so ever since. Taking a risk with our class has become the norm. We are not afraid to be ourselves, even if this means that we come across as crazy and quirky, and this may explain our likeness to a dysfunctional family, but it is a family nonetheless, and this one is certainly and enduringly loving. This year, we have definitely been through a lot. We have gone through the grueling college application process together. It might have worn us down, but we have always continued forward, providing our usual encouragement to those who needed it, hence all of us being accepted into college. We finished senior expeditions that we have every reason to be proud of. We even eventually overcame an epidemic of senioritis that had been plaguing us for months. And of course, there was our final words, each one revealing our immense struggles and the invaluable wisdom we have gained because of them. This class, each and every one of them, is possessed of such indomitable strength, amazing talent, and loving hearts. And our final words are the true testament to these things. As we pour out our heart and souls in front of a group of teenagers feeling nervous and possibly even shaking with the idea that our story will not be well received, all we have to do is glance up to see the faces of the class. There is an understanding there in those eyes, glinting with the possibility of a tear, a head nodding with sympathy and the undivided attention of all those around. They are the sort of people who, after hearing my final word, myself emotional and riddled with tears, lined up to give me a very small gesture regarding the immensity of their hearts. A hug, because they somehow knew that's what I needed. And I couldn't help but smile at it all. That is the true beauty of community. We share in our hardships and in turn our happiness. That's who they are. people to be proud of, people who can share a laugh and a smile, the kind of people who are somehow always there for you. I truly feel at home with this class. They are my family, and I love each and every one of them. The world is lucky to have a school like CBHS, and more importantly, those who emerge from it. I'm sad that we are all going our separate ways, but I know that wherever they go, I will remember them as the strong and brave, the funny and comforting, the simply kind people who have no problem whatsoever in this world as long as they continue to genuinely be themselves. We are sometimes crazy and loud, boisterous, weird and strange, quirky, but we are certainly ourselves, and this makes us all the more endearing. I know that every one of you, in class of 2013, are grateful for the safe haven of Casco Bay High School, but the sense of community that you have here is not a solitary fortress. It is a crossroads connecting us to the rest of the world, encouraging us to spread the feelings that have manifested within ourselves during our time here. Our entrance into CBHS gave us the opportunity to be ourselves, and now our exit from it will be our chance to spread that opportunity to all those people who are yet unaware of the beauty of what simply being yourself entails. We have seen the benefit of community. We know the fundamentals of kindness and have felt what it means to be cared for and loved, to be made comfortable in a place that is not our home. So don't let that ideal of community end here. It starts here and continues with us.